welcome back. It's kind of shocking for me to think that this is video 3, but we're actually only getting up to, finally, day 1. So as we are saying, this is a 49-day period that we're counting each and every day, and each day there's going to be a video with the special energy of that day. So the first video I put out there was just an introduction into this overall concept of Sfirat HaOmer. The second video was an introduction into the energy of this week, which is the week of Chesed, which, as we spoke about, is very much an energy of giving. It's an activated energy. It's really thinking about what are these particular gifts that I have to be bringing out to the world, and how can I best be giving those to the world. It's very much engaged energy. It's very much coming from a place of love and kindness, but also from an activated place. Much more, we talked about the verb of to love rather than just the feeling of love. You know, when you love somebody in such a way that you're giving them love rather than just having loving thoughts about them, as we often use the term love. So today is actually a double dose of Chesed. So just like Chesed is the first week of the 7 weeks, Chesed is always going to be the first day of each week. So each week has its main attribute and its sub-attributes. The first sub-attribute each and every week is always going to be Chesed. So today is actually Chesed Sheba Chesed. Chesed within the Chesed. So it's actually a double dose of Chesed. So I want to be thinking of Chesed in multiple ways for this day of Chesed Sheba Chesed. So there's always that Chesed of what is it that I most have to be giving. And that's very much the energy of Chesed, saying, okay, I want to be actively putting out energy into the world. That's the energy of this week. What is it I most have to be giving out to the world? But also in Chesed Sheba Chesed, I want to really stop and think about our recipients. Because we don't just want to be giving Chesed, we need to be giving in a way that is really conducive to those who are receiving. So who is somebody out there in your life that really could use Chesed right now, that could use what you have to give? Who is really open and receptive to the gifts that you have to offer? On this day of Chesed Sheba Chesed, really try to think about those people, and those people could really plug into the incredible gifts you have to give. And also, I'd like to flip it as well and think about, okay, I've got kind of the way that I like to give and the thing that I have to put out into the world. But I also have certain people in my life that, you know what, these are the people I most want to give to. My wife and my son, for instance, come straight to mind. So you can think on this day of Chesed Sheba Chesed, well, what is it that they most want to be receiving? If I want to be giving Chesed to this person, maybe they don't actually need what I have to give. You know, some people like to give Chesed through food. My wife is like that. She loves giving to people through her cooking. But somebody might not be hungry. So if you see somebody who's not hungry, it's like, well, what does this person need? Maybe this person needs a caring ear to be there and to listen, and maybe it happens to be freezing out in Jerusalem right now. Maybe they need shelter. So think about the recipient. Who are the people who most want to receive what it is that you have to give? And who are the people you most want to receive kindness from you in general? What is it that you can give to them that they're most able to receive? And that's really the thought I want to leave you with today on the day of Chesed Sheba Chesed. See you tomorrow as we go into Gavor Sheba Chesed, which is the opposite. Gavor is very much about boundaries and the way we can give our Chesed by holding ourselves back. Doesn't that seem, it seems a little bit on the strange side, but we'll talk about that in tomorrow's video, and that is tomorrow's energy of the day.